The film begins with dueling opening shots of the same room, an incisive dramatic point to get the film started. In effect, these two shots act like a primer, a tool to teach an audience what to expect. It's the same room from two slightly shifted orientations. How they differ is key. The Christmas tree, which stars as the film's key symbol and ceremonial object, is predicted by the combination of parting curtains and city lights. Alice and Bill begin the film facing this form. Beyond this obvious symbolic construction, the film is subtly about light qualities that offer modern ceremonies their psychic, for lack of a better word, jurisdiction. The female is associated with the moon and its blue hue. Crucially, the human cycle of ovulation and menstruation is synced to the moon's 28-day return. The male is mythically linked with the sun and its yellow light. Kubrick composes the film as an interplay between both sexes' light-born metaphors, across visuals and spoken word, and their interlacing with Western religions. First, Alice stands in his symbol's color. The room is overcome in yellow light. Imitation sunlight, double tennis rackets sit centrally. Watch symbols flow. Ziegler, Sidney Pollock. We'll soon mention is served surrounded by glowing sun shapes. Tennis is a game that lofts a yellow ball. These primer shots move into gesture. She moons us, which the 12 women replicate later during their ceremonial enslavement. Outside, we establish Central Park West, also bathed in man-made yellow light, blotting out any chance for moonlight to reach street level. Second, Bill stands in her room, moonlit, a bluish light which strikes their bookcase, meaning knowledge, not props for a game. And he forgets his key gesture. Also duplicated at the moon ceremony, when asked for the second password. Kubrick inverts their light. He even breaks any semblance of continuity. Bill has the red carpet, Alice doesn't. Once inside the bathroom, where both light values meet, she moons the moon while wiping away from us. Bathrooms are places of transference in the Kubrick syntax. It continues to subtly. Even the moonlight in the slender bedroom mirror is cut with an overhead spotlight in their hallway. From blue to yellow. Disbelievers of Kubrick's precision should note blue moonlight strikes Domino's bookshelf as well. Clearly, these details are not coincidental. This is an irreversible effect since the process alters the negative in its bath. A bright white light to the naked eye on set is suddenly golden yellow. A bright blue-hued moon glow is now richly blue. From an optical point of view, it's the reverse of Barry Lyndon's .9 superspeed lenses and their candlelit opulence. The Christmas tree, a pagan sun-worshipping symbol converted to Christianity, is likewise amped. and is the focus for these enhanced contrasts. The film is laced with a strategically concealed war between sunlight and moonlight, suggesting pagan ceremonies and rituals have retained their effects continually even though they've been modernized and dressed with Renaissance and present-day props and settings. The moon is even referenced in wordplay. The first dead body, Lunathanson equals Luna, then sun. Propping Spot Mandy's massive pearl ring and deadly ritual. The masked ball begins with a nighttime moon-worshipping ceremonial subversion. There, Kubrick exhibits 12 women who act out a lunar procession. 12 moons compose a year. The word month comes from moon, warning the audience like Alice and bowing in servitude to a blending of Christianity and Islam. The music is scored to prayers sung forwards and reversed. The architecture externally near Renaissance and internally Moorish revival. The ceremony is hierophantic papal. He's targeting all of Indo-European thought. Kubrick is illustrating, with light, how men created this ceremony prehistorically to dominate the feminine night, to reverse what was once worshipped before men attained systematic control. And he reveals slyly it's been transforming for many millennia into this secret annual ritual. This moon ritual subversion might have been the first organized religion. The enslavement of moon-worshipping females might have initially required a society to codify priesthood, create hierarchies to rapidly disperse this change. This is much simpler than conspiracy like the Illuminati. It's not a conspiracy, just a carefully and not so carefully veiled war. It appears both as a dream and a conspiracy that Kubrick enters through a key conflict on Earth. The war between male and female. And he illustrates it with a married couple who experience the same thing, though one experiences it awake, the other while asleep. Watch the color red become the carpeting of choice, leading from Bill's dressing room to Victor's party, to rainbow fashions, to the moon ceremony, to Victor's pool table, to toy store. The morgue and the exterior entrance to Somerton are the only places that have pure white light. They're similar gateways. Alice dreams under the effects of moonlight, the only character with this color isolation. Using red in his sets, Kubrick switches to blue light, then back, moving moonlight inside for key scenes of degradation, when women must be ritually controlled. They end the film in red, the toy store, becoming Ziegler's faceless cue balls. The final request is a fuck, which is what Ziegler's entire ceremony is about. Fornication under the control of a king, admitting the film is a dramatized satire. Women don't want power. They've been psychically enslaved to want to be overpowered